Hey, if you seeing this right here, it's time to go all in. It's time to stop playing. And you know what I'm talking about. Like, it's time to really like map this shit out, man. Whatever you're trying to do, and really execute for real. Because I get sick of how shit is. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like a roller coaster out here. You know what I mean? It's like it's always something trying to bring you down. You know, whether it's some bills, whether it's, inflation or prices rising, babies need to eat, shit, baby food expensive, or man, just random ass shit, car problem, family member, wifey need this or that, it's important, something that's going, back to school, kids need this and this and that. You juggling. You got bills to pay, but your kids need clothes for back to school. And it's like, it's time to go hard, go all in with what you're doing. Like, you know what I was studying? I seen this guy on a YouTube channel, successful guy. He's a real thinker, right? In online business, entrepreneurship, he's one of those thinkers that is an introvert and he handles business behind the scenes really, really well, right? He created a guide that talked about willpower and how some people are successful because of they have willpower. And this made me think, because there's a lot of videos where I talk about I don't see how people can work 9 to 5s in the warehouse 24/7 or whatever and just be going to work just cool for years. And it made me think like, wow, okay. Now, not all people, but the people with a goal there, they have willpower. You're willing to go through just horrible shit to get to where you're trying to go. So it made me kind of have a little more respect for those who are willing to salve it out and do the shit day in and day out that they really don't want to do. But the ones who got a goal, like, you know what I mean? Not just people who gonna just do whatever is they're told. I'm not saying those types. I'm talking about, I'm gonna work here for this amount, I'm gonna save this amount, and then while I'm studying to do this, and then I'm gonna get a job over here. Like, you know what I'm saying? A certain goal that you're aiming for. Or I'm saving enough to start this business over here. Eventually I'm gonna quit this and then do this full time. Whatever, right? It's time to go all in on that goal. And if you don't got a goal, man, I'm gonna tell you, and it's a 2017, right? My daughter mom had just passed away some months ago in 2016. I had moved back with my mom, me and my daughter at the time. I didn't have wifey, I didn't have my 2 babies that I got now. And I just was stuck, man, I didn't know what to do. I was still hustling, still selling, you know what I'm saying, taking trips. Taking trips, man, taking chances. But I wanted to start a business, so I wanted to start a t-shirt company, right, selling t-shirts and stuff. Like, really, like, create t-shirts for people, for businesses and stuff like that. And I bought a course, and the guy in the course was a black guy. He was kind of older. He was like a down-to-earth, down-south guy. And the first thing he taught in the course not the t-shirt business stuff. He taught to create a goal. And I remember I was like, kind of like, man, let's get to the business stuff. But I watched it, like, you know what, let me watch this little lesson here. And man, that lesson changed my life. From what I took of what I can remember from what I did, is he told me to write down 10 goals of mine, that I create 10 goals. Okay? Don't really necessarily think of, you want to think of money, because that's probably one of your goals, to have a lot of money. But if you do, get specific on what it is. But try to think if you already got the money. Right? Now, what are your goals in life, period? What do you need to, what do you want? What do you want to get better at? Like, what do you want to achieve? You know what I'm saying? You might want to help people, how you want to do that, or whatever, where you want to live at. You know what I'm saying? Like, what type of life do you want? Create your life with these 10 goals. And I did that. One of the goals was to be a speaker of some sort. I just want to speak and earn money that way. I didn't know how I was going to do that. I never did a YouTube channel, nothing. So now I'm kind of doing it. You know, it's on a smaller level than I imagined, but I'm doing it. I just cashed my first YouTube check the other day. Like, you know, another goal was to have a family, a beautiful wife, and a daughter and a son. Like, not, I was talking about in the future, another new family, right? And I got a beautiful wife, I got a daughter, and I got a son. That's crazy. You know, not including my oldest daughter. She was already there when I made the goal. You know what I'm saying? So I got some other goals that I haven't touched yet, but you know what I'm saying, it's certain stuff that I'm still working on. But it's like, those is 2 goals that I see coming, you know, to reality. It's like, whoa. And this is the thing, when you set the goals, that opens your mind to be able to attract the lifestyle that you're planning, because now your mind is open to that. So your decision making, the moves that you make, all of that is subconsciously going to be, your subconscious is remembering those goals, right? And you're moving accordingly to that, and you're probably not even aware that you're moving accordingly to your goals. It's you know, especially if you always looking at it and you got them in your mind, right? That's what you're trying to do in life. Well, you're going to subconsciously move in a way where you can make those goals come to life, to the reality. And it's time to go all in with that. I would recommend doing that, writing down 10 goals. Maybe you might have one major goal out of those 10, right? And you might not know which one it is yet, and they might change over time. But starting out with them 10 goals is going to create your life, your dream life, and you just go from there. Let me know what you think. Holler in a minute.